and welcome to another episode of Stuff You Should Know
with Jenna
and John.
Today we're going to talk about the comprehensive inspection sheet. We had this in one of our last classes, and we had a lot of people that were interested in how do they use it. They didn't really know why it was designed. Now, the comprehensive inspection sheet, Jenna, was basically designed not as a checklist, as everybody knows, they've seen this. It's not a check the box mentality. It's don't go in there and say check, 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 check. It's more of a guide to say when I'm looking at houses, these are some of the things I should always look at, because these are where a lot of the major problems are as far as for wildlife, pest control, termite, and all the other things that you can sell. So it's kind of an education sheet for them to use to say, oh, I did check that, I did check that, I did check that.
Okay.
So it's kind of a guide, not a checklist.
And those are found in the e-bags?
They're in the e-bags.
Okay, so everyone has access to those.
Everybody should have one of these.
Wonderful. So I do understand that you went into the field and spoke with David Collins about how he utilizes the checklist for his services.
Yeah, David came to me and he said, I always use my comprehensive inspection checklist. He said, and it really did him some great things. And I went in the field with him. I said, kind of had him show me how he did it.
Wonderful. Well, I'm excited to see it. Let's roll to that and take a look.
Hey, this is John with Stuff You Should Know with Jenna and John. We had some people talking about the comprehensive inspection sheets and how they didn't really know how to use them. I'm here with David Collins from our Clayton office, and he said he's had a lot of success out. So we're going to kind of get your input on. Tell us how you've been using that sheet.
Okay, John. So on here we have a section for destroying organisms. So I'm going to give you a termite inspection as soon as I come to your home. So we go down through here and we check off what we have. We check the seal plate. We've checked the joist, subfloor. I just go all through this here and I put a mark on it. So if there's not a mark on it, I didn't check it. So then we go down through here and make sure the powder post beetles, the fungus, fire ants in your yard, the mosquitoes. Look for vegetation for your mosquitoes and also your wildlife. So I check your eaves and different things for holes. Also go into your attic and check all. So I check all this stuff off, and once I come to talk to you about the situations we have with your home, then I can show you what we have did and what I've checked off and what the problems are. So if I have a problem with just say for instance your wood earth contacts and I find termites there, I'm gonna write me a little note here, found termites in your wood deck supports or whatnot. So once I get this done, I come and explain to you everything I did, and you see all the check marks where I've been. And that helps me show the homeowner the problems of the home that they have in order to help them get this stuff fixed.
All right. So you're there for a comprehensive inspection. So of course they already have the they have termite with us. So you say, like you said, with powder post beetles, you make sure that's not there. But using these check marks by saying, hey, I've done this, you say it really shows value. And then down here where you're talking about your fire ants and your mosquitoes, you can show them how they have conducive conditions where the reasons they might need all these other services.
Yes, and do a preventative maintenance.
Right.
That just shows them that, you do have situations that I can take care of.
So there you go. There's one way one technician uses the comprehensive inspection sheet as a way to show value to his customers and to show them other things that may be a problem. Well, let's call them opportunities.
Yes.
Thank you, David, for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I'm so glad that David Collins has found a way to best utilize that checklist. It was very informative. I think a lot of the other technicians can get some help from that. John, how was your experience in the field?
I tell you what, I said, David's one of those people who he sells by educating and showing people things. And he said, as you know, he's seen how this kind of helped him keep up with everything. And it was some very good footage, and I hope all of you technicians got something out of it and how you may use the comprehensive inspection sheet.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us for today's episode of Stuff You Should Know with Jenna and John, and we'll see you again soon.